Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 3. Here today on the channel, we're going to be doing a run as Tommen Baratheon. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. So we're playing on the Feast for Crows scenario as Tommen Baratheon. I've always felt quite bad for Tommen. You can't choose who your grandfather is, Tywin. You can't choose who your parents are, Cersei and Jaime. But I thought we'd play as Tommen, try and make him a good king. And obviously, well, Robert Baratheon was the usurper over the Targaryens. We're ruling through the Baratheon Lannister branch, in quotations. But I sort of thought, I like the thought of, well, imagine if like Tommen's kids and Tommen's grandkids were like the inheritors of this line, like the Lannister line. So hopefully we can bring peace and prosperity to the Seven Kingdoms and make King Tommen and his future descendants a good king. Or we might just have a failed run. So we'll see how we go. Now, unfortunately, we start off in a Regency. Cersei Lannister is currently ruling for us. So Tommen is 9. He's compassionate, he's honest, he's content and trusting. He has disputed heritage, so hopefully we can try and clean that up. Charming. He's 12 on the diplomacy, 14 on martial. He's not the best steward. Intrigue, prowess either. So let's have a look. The crown is massively in debt because of the Iron Bank, so maybe we try and request a loan from them firstly. So I am betrothed to Marjorie. She has a bunch of fantastic traits: shrewd, quick, beautiful. So hopefully our children can become quite good kings. So at the moment we have an alliance with Mace. So okay, Stannis has all of the Stormlands and Dragonstone. Down in Dorne, I believe Trystane is betrothed to my sister, Marcella, so they could use that claim against me, which is a little bit annoying. Mace is with me. My mother, Cersei, is currently the ruler of the Westerlands. And Edmure Tully is in prison. The Red Wedding has happened. Robert Arryn sits in the Vale. And the Boltons rule the north with the Ironborn there too. Okay, so can I actually straight up equip anything? So we're using the Lion and Stag crown. Which one's better? Dread and Renown, okay. I've also got Widow's Wail, which is melted down ice. No other trinkets there either. Am I actually on the Iron Throne? I suppose, yep. So let's put up the Baratheon Lannister dynasty, and let's chuck the Iron Throne in there too. Do I want dragon skulls up there? It actually probably would give me some pretty good stats actually. Bring Balerion's skull back up, and yeah, maybe just put down these other little skulls too. My father took them down below the Red Keep, so maybe bringing them back up might not be a bad idea. We're going to have to deal with threats too, like Aegon potentially, maybe even Daenerys too. Okay, so let's appoint our small council. So Lord Swift is currently the Hand of the King. We can probably get a way better Hand of the King. We can actually assign Mace Tyrell. It's probably not a bad idea to do that. I could also appoint my mother. No, let's appoint Mace Tyrell as Hand of the King. Okay, let's bring in another Master of Laws, I suppose Varys, and we'll get rid of Lord Merryweather. I don't know if my council does not look good. Let's put Kevin as Master of Coin. I could have probably made him Hand of the King too, potentially. Adam Marbrand is my Master of Arms. Let's keep him there. He seems to be quite good. Oh, so maybe look, you know what? Maybe I put Tyrion there and then allow Varys to be my spy master. Oh, I do. He's imprisoned at the moment. Oh, he's a known criminal, right? He's currently in King's Landing, which is interesting. I suppose his opinion of me is fine, so bring him in. Let's go with Yorain Waters. Is currently the Master of Ships. Marbrand is better. And we don't want Waters to just go and steal the fleet from us. So we're massively in debt, which is going to be our major issue. I could do some more plots and whatnot. Can't do any other stuff here. I really just want to wait until I'm of age, of course. Any other events here? Got some prisoners that can be ransomed. Celtigar, Willis Manderley, and Harren Karstark. Sure, let's do that. We can pardon Tyrion Lannister. Do I want to do that? He's a pretty good character. Doesn't mind me. Sure. Let's pardon Tyrion for the crimes against Joff, because Joff wasn't the best character. Okay, I can negotiate an alliance with Stannis, potentially. No, I don't want to do that. I definitely want to make an alliance with my mother, Cersei, who's currently in the Westerlands by the look of it. So at the moment, looking at the line of succession, it's going to go Marcella, Stannis, and then his line. What's going on in the Westerlands? Unless Cersei... It looks like I'm going to inherit the Westerlands too, by the look of it. So I just need to keep alive for all intensive purposes. Okay, let's start the first couple of turns. So Cersei is going to make an alliance with me. Okay, so Lord Harren Karstark has asked for a trial by combat. Sure, let's accept. So, oh, I haven't even checked the Kingsguard. Who's on the Kingsguard? So, Jaime, my father. Well, I suppose I don't know he's my father. Meryn Trent, Loras Tyrell, my brother-in-law, Balon Swan, Boris Blunt. Oh, there's a new position there too we can appoint. Osmond Kettleblack. Oh, because I suppose Sandor has left. Who should I allow? Oh, this is interesting. I could actually use one of these guys to get rid of them. Do I allow Sir Loras, or is it too risky? He's 42 prowess. I will allow Balon Swan to fight potentially Harren Karstark and do a trial by combat. Here we go. He's going to stand for himself, 22 prowess, against Sir Balon Swan. May the best man win. So, Lord Harren Karstark has been slain, son of Sir Rickard, by Lord Balon Swan of the Kingsguard, and Celtigar has been ransomed. Okay, so it looks like Dorne has declared their independence. Same with Stannis and the Arryns. At the moment, the Seven Kingdoms are basically declaring their independence. Okay, we've got a loan here. Should I just go with 500 just to get us out of this debt, and then we'll try and repay it? So I'm going to ask the Iron Bank for another loan. Dynastic head change. Storm King has replaced you. We'll try and build up our treasury again. Okay, we can offer vassalage to some of these neighboring lords. Let's look to do that, which will give us a little bit more money. Oh, okay, so I can actually grant that. Oh, I can actually offer House Massey to become part of the Crown Lands. Let's do that then. Okay, I'm starting to be trained as a knight. Uh-oh. Osmond Kettleblack has been caught with Jane. I don't know who this is. She's quite good though. So I could use this as an opportunity to strip Osmond Kettleblack. I'm just going to ignore it. Okay, looks like the Greyjoys are starting to raid. So, just want to wait here until I become of age. And then I'll start to bring these kingdoms that have rebelled. I'm only 9 at the moment. I actually can invite my half-siblings to court. Potentially. So Maya... Interesting. So she can actually come to King's Landing. What about Edric? Oh, he can come too. Marcella. We might be able to use Maya Stone potentially. Oh, here we go. Go. Oh, wow. Lord Tyrion of the Westerlands bursts through the door and yells, "Your Grace, what is the meaning of this?" Turns... Wait, so Tyrion, did Tyrion bring this? "I'm sitting on the Iron Throne, court assembled, when Lord Tyrion of the Westlands bursts through the door, yelling, 'Your Grace.' What is the meaning of this interruption?" Lord Mace says. The court turns panting to her and quickly steps. "I'm terribly sorry for the intrusion, Your Grace, but you must read this immediately," he says, offering a parchment of House Reed. So Tyrion's come in and said that. As the Grand Maester reads it out, it claims that Lord Commander Jon Snow is in fact the son of Prince Rhaegar and Lady Lyanna of the North. What's more, it's been sent to all the realm. I must respond to this claim by force. I must respond. Let's not be lash. So, do we want a secret Targaryen on the throne? No. And obviously Tywin, is my grandfather's been fighting the Starks in the North, so... I must respond to this claimant with force. So, I can demand him, but he's already joined the Night's Watch. He shall join the Night's Watch, and only then may he live. The only place for such blood is in my dungeons. So, will Jon Snow march south? That's the claim. Well, can I really control this, or is it really Cersei? We could roleplay it as Cersei, I guess. So, it will be Cersei. I will have his head. Maya Baratheon's joined. So it's come to this. Rejecting my demands. Oh, the bastard king, King Jon Snow, has declared his intent to rule the Seven Kingdoms. So he's actually gone and done it. Called his allies to uphold their claim. What a manner of promises he must have assembled a host unknown, but has crossed the line. The die is cast. Either Targaryen or Baratheon will reign. I will destroy these pretenders. So, the realm is at war. Tommen Baratheon and Jon Snow. Let's call the banners. Who will stand? So he actually has 46,000. Jeez. House Rowan. House Oakhart. Massey. Crown Land Forces, mostly. We're gonna stand with Jon Snow. Let's raise the army and put down this rebellion. Okay, let's rally up against Jon Snow. So he's actually going to wield his claim, which is massive. Okay, we have 30,000 or so here. So mostly Crown Land Forces. Probably going to have Cersei come over too. Okay, who's my best commander here that I can gain access to? Lord Commander Lord Jaime. My father will be commanding. And yeah, okay. We should even like the Boltons are going to join us. So looks like we're going to be fighting the real Aegon, I suppose, if there is one. Fagon hasn't rocked up yet. So they're going to sail up the Blackwater. First initial fight we're going to win. Let's move to Duskendale. Oh no, Tommen's quite ill. Pycelle is still alive. So do no more than what is necessary. Nice, Pycelle has saved me there. Let's push up and try and take Duskendale, I suppose. And the surrounding forts. Can't see Jon Snow really winning this one. Months to take it. So the Iron Bank has asked for their loan back. A debt is a debt. I cannot afford the full amount. Let's work on a payment scheme. Take the coins and go. Because now we're at war, we don't want to get too bad negative traits. Okay. Jaqen Hagar comes to our court. We can take him on the King's Guard. Uraine Waters recommends. Perhaps another position. Interesting. Okay, he's got a fair few armies over here. I was like, although I'm about to take Duskendale here, how is Jon actually winning this war? I've lost my ill trait. Okay, well maybe we just abandon that and then just try and go all the way over here. Crush this 30,000 Rowan force. Because at the moment we're currently losing because we've lost Red Lake, Harvest Bury. And maybe this will give us an opportunity to fight Jon upon the battlefield. So they're currently besieging Red Lake. Jaime Lannister and the army's going to go in, and we're currently engaging Jon Snow's forces. And Marjorie wants me to bring me a puppy. Sure. Called the dog Shadow. What a great name. Okay. Let's try and retake some of this territory we lost. I guess I can start playing with Edric Storm. We could even marry Robert's bastards to maybe my main line too. Just to unite some of those claims. Okay, so we're already starting to take that there. Maybe move up here. Nice, 90% towards capitulation now. And because we crushed the army. So what are they occupying somewhere? Oh, here, down here. Now I was using my spacebar to pause, but my mouse went flat, so I had to swing things over. Oh, nice. So we've won. And let's imprison Jon and a bunch of his supporters. So the war is over. 13 years of age now. And Jon Snow, the king of the Night's Watch, is now imprisoned. Bring them before me. So, Lord Massey sits before me. Let's send Massey to the wall. Mathis Rowan will be sent to the wall. Lord Bush will be sent to the wall, along with Oliver Oakhart. Renford of House Riker, you will be sent to the wall. Robert Ball of House Ball, sent to the wall. Perkin of House Bog, you will be sent to the wall. Bernard Brune, sent to the wall. And then I suppose we have to deal with Jon. Alright, well, can't send him to the wall. There's no way for him to just approach the throne. He really should have with those other traitorous lords. So, let's get rid of King Jon the same way that his adoptive father did. So, Jon Snow will be dealt with Tommen Baratheon. But Jon Snow is no more. Marjorie wasn't too happy, but she'll have to deal with it. Oh. I have a half-sister. Cersei's had another child. Does that change the claimant here in the Westerlands? No, not necessarily. Oh, okay. And that's why she can be imprisoned. Oh, why has she gone and done that? I can't imprison my mother. Oh, wow. With the flowers, too. Okay. That's going to complicate things for Tommen's rule. I can't pardon anyone else. Alright, let's continue on. The Iron Bank wants more of their loan. Kevin's massively stressed. Okay, I've got Varys under my control. So maybe I try and plot against Stannis. Because he's going to be quite a hard commander to go after. No, okay. Still dealing with the Iron Bank issue. Still not of age. So I can bring the Stormlands. Dawn. Okay, so maybe I can start plotting now. The Tullys have rebelled. Yeah, because what? Edmure calls himself king. Same with Robert Arryn. Storm King Stannis. So yeah, let's now plot to get rid of him. I'm sure there's going to be those that would want to join. That would be quite good, potentially. Oh wow, so after Jon has been dealt with, his supposed half-brother, King Aegon, young Griff, 23. So at the moment, Tommen is just sort of dealing with rebellious Targaryens to his Baratheon Lannister rule. So once again, the realm is at war. Let's raise the army. Okay, this time around, another 20,000 have sided with them. Jeez, okay. We've just dealt with a bunch of these rebellious lords. So, oh wow. The High Towers. Various Reach forces. Duskendale being defiant. Jeez. And we're still trying to get rid of Stannis too. I just don't know how successful that's ultimately going to be. Okay, so we have a spare position on the Kingsguard. I'm going to give it to my brother, Edric Storm, so then he doesn't have a claim to the Stormlands and the Iron Throne ultimately. I'm going to treat him as he is my brother, but we'll put him on the Kingsguard like a lot of other famous Baratheons. Obviously, publicly into the realm, Robert Baratheon is my father, so is his. And secretly I know that my father is Jaime Lannister. But he's bent the knee. Edric has sworn fealty to his brother, who now sits upon the Kingsguard. He could even become Lord Commander. Okay, so my mother Cersei is commanding in the west. Marcella's over there. How about I invite her to my court? Nice, my half-brother has been knighted. Oh, Kevin's freaking out because once again the Iron Bank is due their loan. Hilarious. I could force that betrothal to be broken. I could have married her to Edric potentially. Okay, so let's deal with this war against the second Fagon. First of all being Jon Snow. I always thought that Jaehaerys or something else might have been better than Aegon, I suppose. And then we have to deal with the traitorous Seven Kingdoms. We're going to need to get a loan from the Iron Bank, just so we don't go bankrupt. This is going to be really tricky. So, my father and Lord Commander of the Kingsguard, so Jaime Lannister, is going to be commanding the army. Let's march south of the Red Keep, because there's some forces here. So we've defeated Jon Snow, who rallied a bunch of loyalist Targaryen forces. He was thrown back and got rid of. I'm surprised he actually pressed his claim. But we still are following on from the War of the Five Kings. It's still technically going on, you would imagine. And now there are probably more Blackfire supporters there. Okay, so in the Crown Lands here, we're fighting the Kind One. There is a new High Septon. Nice. Okay. Won that first initial fight against Fagon. We've been a little bit unlucky because I think he spawned in the Fingers here by the look of it. He hasn't actually spawned in the Crown Lands, his main army. So we're going to have some nice initial fights here. The Lannisters, the Dornish, and the Tyrells and the Boltons helping out. Alright, let's march south into the Reach, where there seems to be a lot more support. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, where's the bulk of their army? And it's... Oh, they're sieging Highgarden. Oh, okay, I can't allow that to fall. Let's rush on in when they're fully engaging. So, in this alternative timeline, Jaime Lannister will be besieging Highgarden, but with the united army of the Seven Kingdoms. So here we go. 80,000 versus 51, just outside Highgarden, the Battle of Rosebery, and Jaime Lannister, under the command of his King Tommen, smashes Aegon's forces. Okay, this plot against Stannis isn't working by the look of it. It's probably going to be discovered soon anyway, so I might have to abandon it. You just want to try and get rid of Stannis instead of actively fighting him on the battlefield, just because he's such a strong and competent commander. Yeah, and now it's been discovered, so let's just straight up abandon that. Because he is currently Storm King Stannis. The Tullys and the Arryns are free and independent too, just taking advantage of the realm's chaos. We're putting down our second Targaryen rebellion, and we've won. We can deal with Aegon now. The realm does not want any more Targaryens on the throne. 2 rebellions put down. The Seven Kingdoms wants a Baratheon / Lannister dynasty. So we'll try and give them that. Nice. So Jon Snow defeated. Same with Aegon. Bracken escaped from justice. That's so funny. We're going to have to deal with them now anyway, I suppose. Oh no, secret exposed. It's come out in public. Jaime Lannister and Cersei, their relationship. Okay, so I can come out and arrest them, or I can say that these accusations are nothing but lies and malice. It's going to put my claim into question, but I'm going to have to deal with this. Oh, and she's had another child when she's technically not married. It's annoying. It's still my full sibling though. I guess once I come of age, I'm going to have to deal with them. Okay, we're going to settle our debt with the Iron Bank, which is quite a bit. And we've got a new Grand Maester, which is nice. Okay, so we're being raided by the Greyjoys. Let's pay probably some of those ransoms where we can. And we'll go through and try and ransom a bunch of these lords that fought in that rebellion. Only because this will give us an opportunity to build up our army. Do I really want to banish all those lords to the wall? Maybe. We do need to rebuild the bank, the Crown's finances though, because we were just like massively in debt under my father Robert. We want that to change. We want to bring up a proper standing army too. And then we've got to deal with Aegon of Essos. Okay. So he's his own house, which is interesting. We'll probably look to banish him, or maybe we just straight up get rid of him. Okay, where is Aegon? So I can actually just straight up get rid of him by the look of it. It's not gonna get me too bad traits. So let's get rid of Young Griff officially. And that should be the end of at least the male line of Targaryens. Nice. And let's ransom everyone else where we can. And what I'm going to instantly do is use this money for regiments. So we can go after Stannis eventually. That's the next play. Take the Stormlands, my rightful birthright. Sir Wallace Massey. Oh. He abandoned his Night's Watch vow? Maybe? That's so weird to see. Coming of age. King Tommen, you are now a man. 16 years of age. With widow's wail, his Valyrian steel sword. Married to Marjorie Tyrell. The future of House Baratheon and House Lannister has taken the throne. He's already been coronated, so it looks like we don't have to do that. Oh no, my grandfather. No, my father-in-law. Mace Tyrell. My future kids, their grandfather will be Mace Tyrell. Okay, so let's go with the warrior. Yeah, it's weird because we've been playing as Tommen, but he's actually been under a Regency technically. So, Hand of the King, we did have Mace. Maybe we go with Willis, my brother-in-law, instead. Master of Coin, let's go with Osmond Brune. He has 21. Tyrion is my Master of Laws. Euron is the Master of Ships at the moment. We need a new Admiral. Renifer Crab. And Lord Varys. Oh, Marjorie's pregnant. Nice. The line will continue. Okay, the crab guy died pretty quick. So, slowly but surely need to build up this House Lannister Baratheon dynasty. Yep, so we've already officially had the coronation. Nice. Okay, so here's the family tree. So, Marcella is in Dawn, and they've had 2 other children, Alaria and Adala. Okay, so now that I've come of age, I need to deal with Cersei and Jaime. I've imprisoned both of them, because, yeah, I guess they haven't denied it. So the crime is that Cersei and Jaime had relations, she's unmarried, and then he was a part of the Kingsguard. So we're going to banish both of them. Jaime will join the Night's Watch. Cersei will join the Silent Sisters. I would have kept this a secret, but because it brings me into question, they're going to be gone. Okay, so we're going to create these regiments now. These men-at-arms. And let's go with the gold cloaks too. And let's build up a proper big army. Worthy of King's Landing. Worthy of the Iron Throne. And then we can go after my uncle, Stannis Baratheon, and take Storm's End. Oh, Jaime's died. Okay. As he's gone north. How unfortunate. Could have given it to my half-brother there, Edric, but I'm going to give it to my brother-in-law, Loras Tyrell. He's going to be Lord Commander. Jaqen Dahan. I guess that's meant to be Jaqen Hagar, so could try and bring him in. I'm going to go with Sir Trent Goodman, though, a Northman who has pretty good prowess here. The Greyjoys are raiding the High Towers. Nice. So Goodman has now joined. Edric is still pretty good. Daenerys has taken the wall? Oh, because she's taken it after Jon. Interesting. With Illyria Monpatis. So the wall is not under our control. Oh, that's annoying. Hey, I've had a son and heir. Marjorie has had a son. Let's call him... I think we'll give them all Lannister names. So we'll name him after my grandfather. We'll call him Tywin Baratheon. We won't give them actual Baratheon names. We'll give them Lannister names, but have like... Lannister first name, yeah. So I've still got Maya. I could try and have a relationship with her. Then I could maybe put some half Lannister Baratheons there. My sister's had a child, so Tywin there. And then we've all got Stannis' line. There are some Baratheons there, Lomas and Jon, but they're technically Massies. But yeah, this Lannister line is... really fizzled out. I'm not too sure what to do with my half-sisters. Do I make them join the Silent Sisters or try and marry them to lords? Because they are fully my sisters, as Joff and Marcella are. Okay, it's time to go after my uncle and my rightful lands. Let's bring down Stannis Baratheon, the Storm King. But before we do, let's get our alliances up. Willis, my brother-in-law, will get an alliance with you, who is Hand of the King. And Doran... is interesting. He's declared Trystane as his primary heir. So Robert Arryn and Edmure Tully aren't going to help. Same with the Greyjoys, of course. Alright, let's declare war upon Stannis and Iron Throne force vassalization him so we can bring in the Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. Alright, these new men-at-arms have been built up too. Ah, Philip Plum is commanding. Wait, isn't there like a secret... don't they have secret Targaryen blood? Is it Viserys? Like, one of them says... I swear one of them is Westerosi Valarian, or it's a theory that one of the Plums have Targaryen blood. Yeah, I'm still unsure what to do with my sisters. Because they are illegitimate. And I'm also not too sure what to do with, once I get rid of Stannis, who takes the Stormlands. But I'm going to get Crakehall Strongbow to fight this one. And Stannis is getting a little bit older too. But the Strongbow has just crushed the Baratheon host. Just in the north of the Stormlands. Nice. Let's get Tommen and his forces to move down to Storm's End. Another great victory for Tommen. And maybe the Strongbow has passed. We need a new commander. Lord Willem Plum. And let's start taking this territory. Yeah, I just need to have more children. If I could have some more children, I could give them the Westerlands and the Storm's End. Like, divvy it out. Because we are the last Baratheons / Lannisters of Tywin's and Robert's line, in quotations. Okay. We need some money from the Iron Bank, so we're going to get that. Because we don't want to be fighting in an active war with a negative deficit. Okay, winning quite well here against my Uncle Stannis. And then we've got to make a decision of what to do with his 2 daughters and the Massey Baratheons, I suppose. Okay, just going to keep on trying to crush Stannis' army. And he hopefully is commanding... Okay, so let's get a different one in. There's a level 26 general there, so let's bring him in. Let's split and let the other half go after the army while we try and take the surrounding territories here. I would have liked to maybe bring in some more additional reinforcements. Oh, hang on. Boris Blunt, nicknamed the Belly, has passed. Let's bring in another Kingsguard member. Morin. Turno. Let's go with Morwyn, a Westerland child. I could have actually married one of my daughters to Edric and then given him Storm's Edge, but I elected for him to join the Kingsguard. Oh, an alliance has formed between Trystane and myself. Oh, interesting. Because, I think Doran Martell's passed away, if that's the case then. Yeah, he must have. Because, it looks like they named Trystane after, I think Quentin's died? And because I own the Westlands, usually Marcella takes the Westerlands. But, because my mother has joined the Silent Sisters and is no more, same with Jamie, it looks like she's actually taken Dawn, which is not bad. Okay, still trying to run down Stannis. Oh, Roose Bolton has died, so it looks like Ramsay has passed. Right, I'm going to call in Trystane, my brother-in-law. He's going to send some Dornish spears north. It just costs a lot of prestige, which I don't particularly want to do. I guess it makes sense because you could just automatically win once you get enough numbers. Shadow is my pet dog. Okay, we're going to need some reinforcements there. Nice. I'm surprised we haven't caught Stannis in the field of battle here and beaten him. Nice. Here come the Martells. So while I'm focusing on the army and settlements, he can run around and take some territory too. We might have to take Storm's End, but the Stormlanders are being massively defiant here. But so far, 2 Targaryen rebellions done. Now Tommen is trying to bring the Stormlanders to heel. Then the Tullys, then the Arryns, which might take a couple generations. Okay. Also, because my... I'm going to have to ask for a payment scheme. I don't want to go into debt now that we're about to win. Because my sisters are illegitimate, I can't give them some of these lands. So, maybe I try and marry them off to other Lannisters. I'm not entirely sure. Well, yeah, it's because they know they're not of... They're of... Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. Ideally, if they were brothers or siblings, I could marry them into lines. I just need to have a bunch of sons. So then one can rule the Stormlands, one can rule the Westerlands, really. We are creating a new dynasty here, so I'd love to have a couple generations with Tommen and his children. But we'll see. Right, Stannis is just getting smashed there again. Okay. Let's bring in Willem. Let's banish you. Ah, my liege. What? Ramsay saying he's got a claim on the Iron Throne. What a madman. Okay. I don't know how you're going to press that claim, but so be it. Alright. Jeez, how has Stannis not capitulated? Fighting to the absolute bitter end here. I feel bad for Stannis. Oh, Meryn Trent has now passed. We're putting in our own Kingsguard. I guess we put in Jaqen. I guess this is meant to be like a Jaqen Hagar role. Oh. To the good King Tommen, I will not do it. Oh, okay, well if you don't want it, that's fine. Oh, I don't want anyone on the Kingsguard. Well, that doesn't want to be there. It's giving us another role. Aaron 40 of Westerland. Yeah, let's go with him. Okay, well, let's try and take Storm's End. We've probably got the numbers now. I was just trying to avoid it because taking Storm's End is such a pain. To be fair, I've got my queen and wife Marjorie there helping. Okay. Nice. Okay. Famously, her father sieged Storm's End, I guess. Maybe her late father would help us with some battle tactics. Okay, let's siege this out. I guess let's just push for it now. We've got this. The Iron Bank is still asking for some money. Let's take Storm's End. Nice! We've taken my castle. Oh my god, how have they not capitulated? Palm and Crane wants a trial by combat, sure. Yeah, let's allow my brother to command, I guess. He's probably one of my best champions. Prince Edric. The White Stag. Going to face... Oh, someone. And we won. Nice. Justice is served. Yeah, maybe I just let Edric fight those. You've now bent the knee. We just need like one more piece of territory. We still haven't caught Stannis here. If I can just get rid of him, that would be ideal. And then what to do with Stannis and his line. I could marry into his line, use some of his daughters potentially, but they've all got such bad and negative traits. Because Shireen is his daughter. Oh, nice. And we've won. Let's definitely take his second-born daughter as a guest. And then what do we do with the rest of those? So Lomas Baratheon, technically Lomas Massey. It's funny how Tommen sees him as a Massey and not a true Baratheon, even though he's not one himself. I do get the irony. Right, so we've taken Storm's End. We've got another trial by combat here. Let's quickly give it to Edric, and then we're going to have to deal with Stannis and his line, and once again we've won another trial by combat. So we've rounded up Stannis and all of his children. What do we do with them? The problem is the wall's under the control of Daenerys, so we can't send people to the Night's Watch at the moment. Yeah, so she's taken it for herself. That's so annoying. So I guess we just get rid of them. So Tommen has given the order to take out Stannis' line. They're being dealt with. So Stannis, his two daughters, and then Lomas and Jon no more. So here is the Baratheon family tree. Tommen, Edric, Marcella, and Maya Stone there. I still haven't decided what to do with her. My sister is currently at court. I would nearly invite her to the Kingsguard. So Tywin is currently 5. I still haven't had any more children, which is rather unfortunate. Marcella has had a son, but he will be the future Prince of Dawn. Yeah, so Doran overskipped Ariane, who married like an ironwood giant. Oh, Quentin died, or did he? Roland Cross. So then we've still got Edmure Tully. Interesting. Who has so many oh, he's married a Frey. I was like, why does Edmure Tully have so many children? That's crazy. Emma Arryn. Oh, so John Arryn died. Oh, Robert Arryn died, sorry. And Emma Arryn is heir. Oh, okay. She hasn't got very good traits, though. The Crow's Eye. And then we've got the Boltons in the north. Interesting. And then Daenerys is sitting up there on the wall. Okay. So, I guess it's going to move to House Harding, potentially. And now I've got a decision to make to, like, what to do with all these titles. Because Tommen is King on the Iron Throne. He holds the Crown Lands, which is a kingdom, followed by the Westerlands and the Stormlands. And then we've got the Lannister line here, and then we've got his 2 full siblings. I guess, yeah, from the Lannisters' perspective, they're called Lannisters' wives. So that's definitely Jaime's daughter too. And then Adela Hill. I can't legitimize either of them. I'm not entirely sure what to do. Lancel has joined the faith. So Willem's dead. Martin could inherit the Westerlands. I'm just not entirely sure what to do. So do I just wait on all these titles? I don't know. We need more children with Tommen. From memory, right? I think both Tommen and Joffrey, and maybe even Marcella, because they are the children of Jaime and Cersei, they tend to have like a massive fertility reduction. I think Tommen's can be like 20 or so. Alright, we've got too many titles here, and let's go with the tradition of the heir to the Iron Throne having Dragonstone, because once we took Storm's End, we managed to take that too, and there'll be a Guardian over there. So, Prince Tywin is currently 5, and now is going to go over to Dragonstone. Can I give out some of this? The thing is, I want to try and give the Westerlands, the Stormlands, to ideally Tommen and Marjorie's future children. I suppose I give Tywin those. Oh my god, bless me. I looked at the sun briefly as it was peeping through the blinds here in my office. Okay. My brother-in-law Willis is the hand of the king. Ironically, only has one. So let's just chuck Falwell in, and a sister rule is fine. Okay, so Tywin has now left. We need to get him married off. So let's try and find a spouse. Maybe sort by rank and try and find some of the best princesses in Westeros. I could marry him to Maya Stone and actually get the official Baratheon line in. Oh, Marcella has had a son. But, yeah. Maybe there's a Lannister here. Aurelia and Adela, 2 of Cersei's children. I think I will send them to the Silent Sisters. I can't even seem to legitimize her. Jane Lannister too. You kind of forget about Jane in the books. She's 16. She'd be quite good, maybe. Okay. So, I don't think there's any second, third, or closer family members. Maybe there's like someone in the Reach. Wait. Who's Willis married? Oh, he married a Lannister. Oh, wow. Okay, so the future heirs of... Interesting. Aegon Tyrell is half Lannister. Huh. Maybe there's a Hightower, actually, we could marry. Oh, Leighton. Baelor. Oh. Sanessa Hightower. Oh, well, she's a genius, and she's got stubborn. Marjorie's grandmother was a Hightower, and we are influenced by the Reach. Maybe I marry... Yeah, maybe I marry Tywin Baratheon to the Hightower princess. They're quite similar in age. They share a grandparent. And then she's also got some like Lyseni. Like I think he married a Rowan, but she married, yeah, an Eastern woman. All right, well let's marry Tywin Baratheon to a Hightower, and that will shore up the support from Old Town. Oh no, unfortunately Lord Tyrion has died. That's quite sad. So it looks like all of Tywin's children are no more. Okay, Sebastian Errold has demanded trial by combat. Once again, we're going to get my half-brother Edric Storm, the White Stag, to win. I do have my father's armor, but I can't wear it because I need the Kingsguard trait, of course. Interesting. Okay, so I can legitimize Maya Stone. Maybe I could legitimize Edric too. Maybe I need to become quite friendly with her. Yeah, look, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to try and have some children with Maya Stone. Because maybe we need some legitimate Baratheons. Like maybe we can start a cadet branch. Because we are what House Baratheon of King's Landing. The royal line. Maybe legitimizing them we could make her children lords of Storm's End. Because, yeah, we just haven't got any children. So, oh no, I tried. I left a love letter. But Maya Stone has rejected King Tommen's advances. Oh no. Although he's married to Marjorie Tyrell, they're just not having anywhere near enough children. Maybe there's other noble women at court that could continue with the royal line, because it's just really risky at the moment. We've only got Tywin, who is 5. Although the Stormlands are under our control, the Riverlands and the Vale are free and independent. Let's send my sisters to, well, the Silent Sisters. Ilaria, even though she's my full-blooded sister, she was outed as illegitimate. And, oh wait, a heartache? Oh no, Tommen has died after being rejected by Maya Stone. And that's it. Tommen dies at 24. King Tommen of the Iron Throne has passed. He died from stress. A meek and brash man, but beautiful. He will be remembered by many as submissive and sometimes a flustered ruler. 15 years, died at 24. King Tywin ascends the throne. Having mastered skills, surely he'll be admired by his subjects. So 7-year-old King Tywin Baratheon, son of Marjorie and Tommen, now will sit the Iron Throne. Oh wow, do we continue as King Tywin? He's married a Hightower. Marjorie will be his regent, while his uncle Willis Tyrell, married to a Lannister, is Hand of the King. Marcella is now the heir down in Dorne, but maybe the vultures will be circling. And his uncle Edric Storm is wow, ill at the moment. Oh, okay, so that's the end of King Tommen. Maybe that's sort of coded in. Was gonna Minecraft himself at some point like he did in Game of Thrones. Obviously in that timeline the Sept blew up. Oh wow, okay, so this is going to be really precarious. We're going to have to reset the small council, the Iron Islands, the Riverlands and the Vale are Rebellious. We're going to have to re-give out all of these positions too. And then Dawn with Marcel and my auntie is free down there. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap things up here for this part. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see part 2 of this campaign and would like to see the continuation with King Tywin Baratheon, son of Tommen. He is left in a really precarious decision and position with his father dying and inheriting the throne at such a young age, but hopefully the Lords of Westeros will side with him. Well, unfortunately on that note, got to wrap things up here. Let me know if you'd like to see a Tywin Baratheon run in the comments. Feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new, and hopefully you've enjoyed the first part of the House Baratheons of King's Landing. My name has been Simpzy. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more Crusader Kings 3 content on the channel. Goodbye.